Getting started with online brand protection consists of 3 phases. Keeping track of where and how your brand is used online, setting up some basic monitoring to spot any use or abuse you're not already aware of, and familiarizing yourself with tools to investigate any potential misuse. Our brand protection experts recommend starting by performing a brand audit, performing some manual searches, and exploring free tools that will help with your investigation efforts. Your brand is your company's most valuable asset, so it deserves proper protection. Intellectual property laws will help, but you also need to take action. First and foremost, trademark your brand, your logo, and any other identifying marks. Make sure to document your trademarks and keep them up to date. For help with that, visit the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office's website. Next, you'll need to document where your brand is authorized for online use. Like what domains are yours? What, if any, third parties have permission to use your logo online? Do you have official social media profiles for your brand on all platforms? If you haven't already established your presence, do so now, even if you don't plan to use them. It's better you have them than someone else. You'll also want to clarify the official channels that customers and users download your mobile app. Like if your app should only be downloaded from the Google Play and Apple App Store, be clear about that. The next step is to document and communicate your brand protection protocol. Like who's going to monitor for misuse of your brand online and how? Who's going to collect the reports of the misuse and what will they do about them? The goal is to have a documented plan so you're never creating one on the fly, slowing you down in the middle of a crisis. Now it's time to see what's out there. First, start by searching your brand name on Google, Bing, Yahoo, DuckDuckGo, any other search engine you can think of. Now be sure to search often and go a few pages deep. Search engine results change constantly, so you want to keep your eye on what's in rotation. In those search engines, also make sure to look up your brand name next to other relevant terms, like login, sale, clearance, discount. Search for your official mobile app name. Or if you don't have an app, search for your brand name next to iOS, .ipa, Android, or .apk. Next, visit dnstwist.it and enter your domain name. This tool will show you any registered domains with names similar to yours. Then you want to determine if you own those domains. And if someone else owns them, you'll want to investigate further. Now, keep in mind that scammers have moved on from simply misspelling domain names. So this approach won't find all spoof websites, but it's a start. To cap off the manual search, head over to social media and look for anything mentioning your brand. Profiles, posts, ads, pages. To do this, you'll need an account for each platform. And if you find something, make sure to report it. This is one place where registered trademarks really come in handy. And finally, it's time to explore some free tools. If you found anything during your manual search that warrants a closer look, a couple of tools that can help are dnslytics.com and urlscan.io. These can help you get additional information about a website like its IP address, hosting and DNS information, redirects, outgoing links, and more. This information can also point you to similar websites and help you identify the organizations you'll need to contact if you're looking to perform a takedown. Now, it's important to remember that this is just a starting point. Now, it's certainly better than nothing, but these tools and tactics are not going to get you ahead of fake websites. The typical lifespan of a scam is 22 hours. So to get ahead, you're going to have to move fast. Now, getting ahead looks like this: finding websites as soon as they're brought online. Taking steps to block and remove them as quickly as possible. It might seem like a lot of work, but keeping your brand and customers safe is worth the investment. Now, you might be asking yourself, how am I going to find websites that quickly and do something about them? Well, that's where vendors come in. Allure Security, for example. We constantly watch the internet, evaluating tens of millions of online assets every single day so that scams can be identified as they're being set up, before a single person has a chance to visit. If you want to learn more, get in touch with one of our brand protection experts today.